What's up, everybody? I know it's been a full day of commentary from a lot of people and certain people that we have been waiting for about 7 days. Decided to come through this evening to rebut some allegations. And from earlier today, when I was watching several different people's panels, they were saying, do you think that Kimmie is going to come on top of this, of the allegations and everything? You know, right now it's MU, it's Treecey, it's Phi. Um, Seems like they are, doing an alliancing right now. Their alliance is still alliancing, even though MU isn't technically a part of that alliance. I believe that in a way she is, because of the fact that she, like people are saying, she is like the glue. She is like the constant in everything that be going on. And so I'm gonna just say that she's, her alliance and is alliancing as well right now, alone, because Phi and both Treecey are both I don't want to say ganging up on Kimmie, but they are coming to her defense as far as this money is concerned, the $300. So that's what I want to know from you guys. Do you feel like MU is right and being honest, or is Kimmie right and being honest? Now we know that both of them have been caught up in some things, caught up in what we might call scandals on these YouTube streets, caught up in what we might call a lie, needing an alibi on these streets. So I need to know from y'all, who do y'all think is telling the truth? Now, I'm going to say, oh yeah, they're right. Please like and share the video. I shouldn't have to say it, but please like and share the video. Thank you so very much. And subscribe to the channels if you're not already subscribed. Now, what I want to say is, after waiting like a week for Kimmie to come live and come back with her rebuttal or her clapback or whatever you want to call it against Phi and Treecey and MU, I just knew she was going to have some type of proof, some type of hardcore evidence that she really does not owe Misunderstood $300 or more, or showing proof that she actually paid MU back. And she has, proof of that. Whether text message, cash app, saying we good, we even, you got your money back, or something proving that MU actually said that this was not a loan and that this is just money that I'm giving you, just like all these other cash apps, allegedly Misunderstood, they gave her over like, $1,000, but I heard that ain't shit compared to what MU normally gives people, including like Treecey and maybe other people in different sectors, the B sector and other sectors. She spreads her money out evenly. She seems like she don't show no favoritism when she's, being fruitful and giving, or whatever you want to call it, blessing the children. But I didn't get that. And so when JW was going live, I was like, hold up, I'm typing in the chat. And almost everybody in the chat, I probably say probably 95% of the people in Jay Wilson's chat was saying, where's the proof? Kimmie didn't show us nothing. Kimmie didn't tell us nothing. Kimmie ain't got nothing to back up when she's trying to say that it wasn't a loan. So I'm up here like, MU has proof showing that Kimmie specifically said, and we all seen it, that she specifically said, can I please get that $300 loan? And I'll pay you back on next Tuesday. And the movers will be here Friday. Now, as far as Miss Kimmie sharing this story saying, did I say Miss Kimmie? Just Kimmie. Y'all know I had an old daycare lady named Miss Kimmie. That's why I keep calling her that. But Just Kimmie. As far as Just Kimmie telling her story about the movie and the boxes, I totally believe that. I moved last year and everything was so doggone expensive. I mean, so doggone expensive. Even boxes were so expensive. And I was going around at first, going to different grocery stores, to the Walmarts, telling my sons to get boxes from their jobs because boxes cost a lot of money. And if you got a lot of stuff to move, that shit can add up. Then you got to pay the people to move the shit, right? So I can totally believe that they probably wanted $300 to move those boxes. But as far as where I'm sitting right now, and I could be wrong, but I'm looking at the proof, and the proof is in the pudding. And MU was the only one who has solid proof that Just Kimmie asked to borrow $300, and that she said she would pay it back. You asked to borrow, you said you will pay back. That can hold up in law. That could hold up in the court of law. Ain't y'all seen some of these court shows? I mean, the text messages, emails, cash apps, Instagrams, Facebook inbox message, any of that can stand up in court. And then they can go through all your, they can get an affidavit and ask for all your telephone records between the both of y'all or whatnot. So me, where I'm standing right now, Kimmie, I'm with everybody else. Whether you think you owe her the money, whether you think you don't owe her the money, I have to say, I would say pay her back. Pay her back. Pay her back. Now where MU is concerned, again, I didn't have people borrow money from me before in the past. I didn't borrow money from people in the past. I always paid people back though. If I said, can I borrow $50 or whatever, 25, whatever, till payday? On payday, I'm calling you early in the morning. As soon as I get that chat, where you at? How you want your money? Like you a bill collector. I'm calling you though. The bill collector ain't calling me, harassing me, tracking me down, calling me 50, 11 times a day. I'm calling you. So when I owe people money, I made sure I reached out to them so they didn't feel like they have to. Because the worst feeling in the world is for somebody to owe you money and you stalking them down. You shouldn't even have to reach out to say to somebody, you know you owe me money, right? You shouldn't even have to say that. But in this situation, if I were to loan somebody some money, ain't no way. Excuse me, ain't no way. I don't care if they're a YouTuber or if they're not a YouTuber. I'm not going to keep on giving them money and keep on giving them money and keep on giving them money and keep on giving them money. And they have yet to pay me back. So that's where MU messed up. And I don't know why she did that. I mean, it's obvious that she really thought Kimmie was her friend. But even if you really thought somebody was your friend, for you to continue giving them all that money, and they owe you money already, that was a bad move right there. That was a really bad move right there because, like right now, this girl is saying she don't owe you shit. So technically now you're not even out $300, but you out like thousands of dollars and no friend. So again, I mean, I didn't have people ask me to borrow money and then they turn around and say, can I borrow money? They act like they forgot. And like I said, I'm not the one to stalk down nobody. And, I'll hit you up one time, maybe. Hey, you did say you was going to pay me back today, right? When you get your check, when you get your, whatever. When somebody pays you back, when you going to pay me back. When you get your check, you going to pay me back. And sometimes they don't respond. And I'm not the person to chase anybody down. I've never been like that. I'm not chasing you down for my money. What I will do is you're cut off now. You burn them bridges. And once you burn so many bridges, and that's another thing. I'm not saying that Kimmie is at the point right now where she needs money. Because I think Kimmie's doing well. I mean, some might beg to differ. But from me just looking on the outside in, it seems like she's doing okay. She's showing JW all these receipts that her rent is, so high and all this kind of stuff. And, she looked like she's living, a nice, good life over there down to the Florida. She got a, nice vehicle. Her YouTube channel is doing good, successful in that area. She gets support all the time. I mean, just tonight, somebody gave her $500 and some. That was just $500 for one person. And other people was cash apping her too. Now, granted, she's the same way. She was receiving money tonight too. Lots of money, lots of cash apps and super chats. And Kimmie was getting lots of cash apps, super chats or whatnot. So I think they're doing okay. I mean, shoot, if I'm getting 500 or so or more every time I go live, shoot, I think I would be living real good. Shoot, I wouldn't even have to spend all my regular paycheck money to pay my bills and all that kind of stuff. But even if you are doing good right now and you feel like you don't owe this girl any money, I mean, just from the outside looking in, you didn't prove your case. Now I know that you have some supporters who are like, you don't owe her nothing. It was a gift. It was a gift. It was a gift, as if they didn't see the text message that everybody has seen of MU saying that it was not a gift. It was a loan. And you asked to borrow and you said you would pay it back. So for the masses, it seemed like in this area, MU1, Kimmie 0. MU1, Kimmie 0. But just like Jay Wilson said and other people, I mean, a lot of people is doing commentary on this tonight. I mean, people jumping on Jay Wilson's panel, even Chelsea, properly bona fide, she had jumped on Jay Wilson's panel and she even said, people are like, some people do like Kimmie and some people don't like Kimmie, but regardless of where your likes or where your support lies, people are just saying, just be done with it. Just pay the girl the money and start afresh. But the way that you guys have got into it in the past before, and then y'all turn around and make back up or become friends again, I wouldn't. I mean, the friendship seems like it's already destroyed, but because I really think, I know Kimmie said she didn't think she was like a real friend to her or something, but it had to be something there. Excuse me, it had to be something there. Now, a lot of people say that Kimmie was just using misunderstood just for content. Taking advantage of her situations, her circumstances, her addictions for content. I would like to think that it was much more than that there. I would like to think that, that it wasn't totally one-sided as far as the friendship. I would hate to think that, because that would be just so wrong. So wrong. Like the things that MU have been through, Kimmie done made a lot of content off of that girl. Made a lot of money off of that girl when it comes to content. But and a lot of people again said that she was, taking advantage of the situation. She didn't really consider her friend. But I would like to believe that Kimmie had more than some type of feeling for this, for misunderstood. And it just wasn't totally about content and, things like that. So if it was more than that, Kimmie, and you really did consider, I know y'all beefing right now, y'all dragging each other right now, but if it was really more than that, I would just pay her the money back and just let it be and wash your hands, because I mean, y'all done got back as friends or whatever y'all want to call it so many times. Y'all would fall out and argue and then, communicate again. And, you don't want to say anything or go too far. I mean, y'all already saying, you didn't call her addict. I mean, talk about her drug issues and stuff this past week. But that's just my take on it. I don't know. I just still have to go with MU because she showed the proof. Now, it could have possibly been a phone call. It could have possibly been a phone call, but in situations like that, just because of where I'm from, and I come from a place where we grew up poor, broke, anybody always needed money. when we was growing up. If it wasn't somebody in my family, it was somebody in my extended families, my neighbors, my friends, whatnot. So it was nothing for somebody to be like, hey, let me hold a little something, let me hold a little something. But you don't want to burn your bridges, first of all. Not saying that you ever will have to need any money from anybody, Kimmie. I'm just saying, you don't want to burn your bridges, and then you don't want to say too much of what can't go take back. Because again, if y'all had any type of real relationship, friendship, we see it all the time on YouTube. We see it all the time. Hell, y'all just made an alliance with 5 Abe and Treecey, and y'all was not cool at all. I mean, like they talking about 5 Abe, she and what's GX Grown Folks TV, they had fell out, and then she's on his link the other day, and a lot of people's looking at that side eye like, what's that all about? This man talked all under your clothes, he disrespected you, and here you are over here back on his panel catting around with him or whatnot, whatever you want to call it. Some people say she was flirting, but that kind of simmered down when he said that his girlfriend or his woman or somebody was in the chat. But anywho, I just think that if it was me and somebody really told me, I need it wrote down. I really do. Because $300 might be a lot of money for some people. Then it might be pocket change for a lot of people. It's hard out here for them. Eggs, can we say eggs? Like $7. I heard today that eggs in California is like $14. Now, y'all people on the west side, if y'all live in Cali or anywhere near there, and if y'all want to drop down or let me know if that's actually true. That does seem like a lot of money though. $14 for an 18-pack of eggs. But then if I'm paying that much for paying $7 for an 18-pack here, I know Cali prices are way higher than Nebraska. So that could possibly be true. But a lot of people are being very picky right now and very wise and budgeting and all that, on what they buy, what they spend, what they willing to splurge on, what they willing to, go without. So everybody right now is not doing good. So $300 could seem like a drop in a bucket to some, but to some people, that's their whole, that might be like, the insurance for the month for their car. That might be like their cable bill. That they could really be hurting, and especially if they live in paycheck to paycheck. So I hate how people looking at it like, if you can't go without $300, then that means you're starving and no, it just means that some people could be living, on a budget. They could be like, well, okay, I can pay my bills and everything. I can lend you this money though, but I still need it. I still need it back because, it's me, my kids, whatever. I'm doing you a favor. I'm being a friend. So from a friend who's giving money to another friend, even if that friend said, you ain't got to pay me back. The same way you said to her, can I get a loan from you for $300? And the same way that you said, I can pay you back next Tuesday, I would have asked her in the text message, okay, now you saying I don't owe you this money back, right? Now you saying that this ain't no loan, right? Now you saying this is a gift, right? It ain't my birthday. It ain't Christmas. This is a gift, right? You could have easily got that into a message as well. This is like $300. This is a lot of money to some people. To some people. And on top of that, I done talked about this before, and I'm going to get off of here after this because I don't got too much to say about it. But you know how around certain times of the year, they have certain programs, community programs for different cities, especially like the inner city or the hood. Like backpack giveaways, school supplies giveaway, Christmas toy giveaway, Thanksgiving, Christmas, food vouchers, turkeys, hams, things like that. One thing I never did when I was bringing up my children was I never signed up for something that I didn't need. Now, there were times in our life when we weren't doing too well, and I signed them up for book bags, Christmas toys, Secret Santa, things like that, church programs, things like that. No, I ain't ashamed to do any of that shit. I ain't ashamed to go to what do you call them? Pantries. Hey, my kids ain't gonna starve because of me. My pride. So I'm from the hood. We grew up poor, so no shame if I need it. But what I don't like, and I see it all the time, and I speak on it all the time, when bitches got more than they need, more than enough, and they still standing in all these lines every year, getting all this free shit and they don't need it. And I say that to say, if somebody offers you some money and you really don't need it, why take it? It could be somebody else out there who really does need the money. MU could have spent that money on her and her children, or somebody else who could have been in need could have, spent that money. But if it's true, I mean, MU is saying on one side, I gave it to her as a loan. Here is the proof in the pudding in the text message. And then on the other hand, Kimmie says, no, she said I can have it and I don't have to pay it back. But Kimmie, the way you made it sound was, I'm just going to call the trucking company or the moving company, and I'm gonna just tell them, fuck it, I ain't paying y'all no $300. Now, me, if I really need that shit moved and I ain't got nobody to do it for me, I'm gonna pay that $300. I don't like to pay the deposits every time you move. I don't like to pay the reconnection fee for your cable and lights and gas and all that kind of shit, but you gotta pay it. I don't like paying hundreds of dollars to a U-Haul to move, but you got to pay it. I mean, it's certain things, like if you want it done, you have to pay it. So if you got all these boxes in your house, and I mean, obviously you either didn't want to move it yourself or you don't have no help. I mean, they say you got a man in it, whatnot, but obviously, if you do, and that is that man down in Alabama, he probably wasn't around to help you move, But anyway, I'm just saying, because I got like brothers and cousins and homies and things like that. If I need help moving, and every time I do move, I just hit somebody up. Hey, we having a moving party. It's gonna be drinks. It's gonna be food. We gonna kick it and all that kind of stuff when it's all said and done. But if you really need something moved like that, and you're gonna have to eventually have to pay somebody something, just pay to get it done. But where she was like, no, I'm not gonna pay it. She's telling, it's kind of like probably not the same exact thing, like how Treecey was out of town and people were under the guise that she was leaving Rob, and they sent her all these cash apps. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars of cash apps. And then she doesn't leave. So, if I saw somebody saying they need something done, but they don't want to pay it, so they're going to cancel the service, and I know that I can be able to help them out, to me, that would seem like you either cannot afford it or your money is tight. So I could see why MU was like, okay, I can help you out if you need that. You could have just said, no, I got it, or nope, don't even waste your money because it's too expensive. And if I think it's too expensive for me to spend, then it's too expensive for you to spend. That's how I would have looked at it. If it's too expensive for me to spend, that's like, I don't know. If I see a car and they tell me they need $3,000 down, and I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to a buy here, pay here. And then a friend says, well, I can help you out with that. I can help you out with that. And then you send them a message saying, okay, yeah, I'll take that $3,000 loan and I'll pay you back, such and such day. That's the proof we had from MU. The proof that you said you will take that loan and pay her back on Tuesday. That Tuesday never came, and it's been since August. So I say that to say, if somebody offers to do something for you and you really don't need the money, then just don't take the money. Why take money from people if you don't really need it? And then we wouldn't be where we are here today, with somebody blasting you on social media saying, and showing proof that you asked to borrow money and you didn't pay it back. What's up, bro? What is that on your
Oh, just listening.
avatar? Is that like a jaguar or something? A panther?
Yeah, it's a Panther.
Oh, okay. Well, what's up? How you doing?
Oh, I'm chilling. I've
It's
been
good.
listening.
Shoot,
Been
I was about
listening.
to wrap up, honestly.
Oh, for sure. I was just coming and tuning in real fast to see what was
Oh no, I'm up here. I was just giving my little commentary. It's so many people live right now.
going on. Oh, for sure.
I almost
For
wasn't
sure.
going to go live because I was enjoying the lives of other people all discussing the same thing. So I'm gonna have to go
Oh,
back. I'm gonna make me a little
oh yeah.
drink. After I got off of work, I ran down the street to Godfather's, got some pizza for me and my son. Came back, had
Oh,
me a slice, and sitting up here, I was eating on my pizza before I went live. So when I get off of here,
yeah.
I'll go in there and make me a drink. Might grab me another slice of pizza and just sit here and listen to the different commentary from a lot of different people.
Yeah, I'm
But
getting
yeah,
started
so
today, so I ain't tripping.
oh, that's
It
okay.
got icy down here, so might not have to go to work tomorrow, but I ain't tripping. I'm gonna try to make
I
it.
saw. Oh, it's some
Yeah,
feedback.
that's about it.
You got another window open, bro?
No, I don't. I ain't got.
Oh,
I
because
ain't. Is that better?
it's echoing. Oh, that's good
Is
right
that
now. Yeah, it's
okay? Yeah.
perfect right now.
No, other than that, yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm about to, just take this downtime, girl. Just been chilling,
So
getting
you
some
actually
things
be
together.
leaving the house when it's icy like that? Because I thought they didn't have like enough trucks and stuff to take care of all the streets down there.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, she just told me, if it's still icy, I can come in later. Just don't worry about it.
Shoot, I sure would. Shoot.
Shit, I've been on since goddamn Friday. Well, since after work Friday. But I ain't tripping. Shit, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Everything's going according, girl. I ain't no stress in my lane.
Well, that's good. Y'all be careful down there because I know, yeah, I know you from up here
Oh,
with me. So
for
I
sure.
know you know how to navigate and drive on that stuff, and we learn. You know,
Yeah.
but still, if we ain't got to be out there, we don't go out there.
Oh,
So
for sure.
just
Yeah,
be
I
careful
see.
down there. Yeah.
I ain't doing no driving, girl. I'm gonna let that metro take me right on up there and finna jump on, run right across the street if need be. I ain't got time for all that.
Is the metro the bus or is that like a train
Yeah,
or something?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's the express.
Oh,
The
okay.
express they go throughout the city once in a while. Well, every
Yeah.
30 minutes. But no, that ain't no. That's crazy. I mean, that's if I feel like I want to go to work. I've been enjoying my downtime for real. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna even front. It ain't even about the money. It's just about not having unnecessary stress.
Yep. Yep.
Shit, spending time with my grandbabies and my family. So
I hear you. I get mines on the weekend. I don't get them all through the week, but I get them on the weekends because I work a lot. So I wish I
for
could
sure.
get them more, but my days with him is always on the weekend.
Well,
I
yeah,
look
I'm
forward to
doing it.
it every day.
Plus, I'm taking it down too because I'm already knowing that busy season about to pick back up.
You said
Valentine's.
what now? You going in and out a little.
I say busy season about to pick back up. So Valentine's and then
Uh
March
huh.
Madness about to kick in, and student graduations and all that. So Parents' Days coming up in April. So
Oh yeah.
I'm about to be back OT in probably less than a few weeks anyway. So
Yeah, well, that's good. Shoot, ain't nothing wrong with no OT. Shoot, I
so,
live for a good OT.
oh yeah, when they
Yeah,
really come through, shit, ain't no
my
stress though
supervisor be
right
like,
now.
"You working OT this week?" Yeah, damn
Uh,
right I am. Shit,
yeah, my husband shook
is
his
you
ass up.
working OT?
Yeah, shook my ass up like the old folks do in the country. And just live.
Shoot, don't offer me no extra money, cause I'ma
Uh,
sure take it. Shoot.
for sure. But yeah, I just came on for a few minutes since I wasn't doing a whole lot. I'm about to go back and check out the live just like what you doing. I'm gonna be in the background.
Well, thanks for popping up on me. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna finish watching. I don't know if Jade Wilson's still live. I know GX had went live, and I don't know who else.
For
But yeah.
sure.
But thanks
Pop.
for jumping on with me, bro. I
I ain't
love
no
you.
problem. Oh, love, nothing but love. You already know how we do.
Yes, yes, yes. And everybody else who tuned in, if you came in late, feel free to rewind. I wasn't on here that long. I tried to only do like 30 minutes. I'm at like 32 minutes. So I did great. So on that note, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscription bell So you don't miss a live, don't miss an upload. And always remember, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it
Keep it hood. Brush your teeth.
Yes.
Free Kales.
Free Kales and brush your teeth.
Right. Already,
All
so.
right. Love you, bro.
Love you too.
All right. Bye-bye.